Well, hi everybody, Ray Wood here for Jigglar. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having fun with Jigglar and getting lots of results. Today we're going to take a quick look at one of my favorites, how to create a customized Facebook cover image. Now your cover image on Facebook is the one that goes right at the top of your graphic there. It's often the first thing people see, and I notice that so many real estate Facebook covers blurry and just the photos are the wrong dimension, or it's the top of somebody's head. But with Jigglar you can quickly customize everything you need to do. So for a start, if you want, there's already some templates. If you click on the social media category there, like I did on the desktop, you can jump in here, and if you click over on the right, Facebook cover, you can see there are a heap of Facebook covers we've already set waiting for you to customize, whether it's Christmas, a special day, and we've got a lot more that we're adding in there as well. So today we're going to go back to, we're going to create something from scratch. We're going to start with a blank, and to do that we simply jump back into our dashboard, and we click the blank category down here at the bottom, and we click Facebook cover, which is right there. And today I'm going to create a Anzac Day Facebook cover. Anzac stands for Australia New Zealand Army Corps, and it's the returned soldiers. It's the day that we honour the men and women who defended our countries in times of war and continue to. So it's a special day, April 25 in Australia and New Zealand. So I'm going to grab my template here. I'm going to push this zoom in button a little bit so I've got a little bit more space on the canvas. I can see what I'm doing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a poppy and I'm going to put it on a black background. So let me start with the background. First thing I want to do is I want to select a shape tool. I want a rectangle. I'm going to grab it. I click that. I simply click and drag. Now you can see here, this is important. When the shape is highlighted, it has these little, how many are there? 8 little blue squares that tell you that your shape is highlighted. So that's exactly what I want to do. I want to keep it highlighted. I'm going to stick it in the corner there like that. I'm going to grab this corner and drag it right down like that. I'm going to highlight it, click it, and you can see it's highlighted. And I'm going to change it to black. So I grab that, and I must remember to click select like that. Now the next thing I want to do is I want to put my poppy in there. So I've already uploaded a poppy, so I'm going to click on the image tool. I'm going to click on my library. There's the poppy that I've created. I'm going to click insert. Now it's a larger file, I think, from memory, so I might have to do a little bit of reducing. It's not too bad. So, but you can see that it's, whoops, I made a mistake. I simply press Control Z. Now there's my poppy. I want to make it a bit smaller. Oh, it's a little too small. I'm going to get that like that, and that looks pretty good. Now I need some type to go with it. I'm going to press on my type tool, which is up here, create new text block. So as you can see, it already comes up there in black. So first thing to do when that happens, if you're on black, is obviously change it to white so you can actually see it. Bang, I'm going to click select. Yes, that's exactly what I want to do. Now let me change my font. I think I'm in the mood for some Padua 1. Where are we? There we go. I like the way that looks. Font's still a little bit big. I might change my mind on that font. I want something a little bit bolder, something a bit more. Might go with Anton, I think, all in caps. So that's highlighted, and I simply type in there Anzac Day. I like it. All right. That fits in there nicely like that. I want something a little understated. Don't be afraid of having blank space. It'll often make your copy stand out a whole lot better. Now I want to grab that and I want to copy it. So I'm just pressing Control or Command C on my Mac. Control if you're on a Control C if you're on a PC, and now Control V is going to simply duplicate my bit of type. And what do I want to say down here? Maybe April 25. And I want to say lest we forget. So all a little bit big still. I want to grab that. I'm going to shrink it down. There we go. A little small. Bang, that looks pretty good. I like that. Understated. Perfect. All right, awesome. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to save it. I'm going to save it to my Jiggles. I'm going to give it a name. Anzac Day. Facebook cover. Cool. I'm going to click OK. All right, that's saved it. Now I want to download it because I want to paste it. Where we go? We want social media, JPEG. Now it's going to pack it up into a zip file for me. So what I normally do as a rule is I move my browser over a little bit so I can throw it straight onto my desktop. Everybody's got their own method for doing this. This is what I do. I open it up. There it is, my Facebook cover. I can see it. Yes, it's going over onto my desktop. And I'm going to bring up my page. I'm going to click here. I'm going to go upload photo. Double click on my image. And there it is, magically inserted straight in as I wanted it. So I can center it, I can save it, but that's the correct format. So that's 100% what's going on. If you want to be able to customize anything, you can actually do a simple one. Let me quickly show you. I did something earlier here before. So here's, if I want to grab, let me grab something else. Let me say I'm a real estate agent in Manhattan. So I'm going to use that clipping tool again. I'm going to grab my shape. There we go. I'm going to move my shape into the corner. Using a mouse, I might go back to my pad on my Mac. Drag it down like so. Okay. Okay, so I don't have the photo of New York, so let me go find it. I'm going to tap straight into unsplash.com where we can get free images. So I found one that I like. Here's a shot of the island of Manhattan. I'm going to grab that. I'm going to go download free. It's downloading it right here, straight into my downloads. So I'm going to click back into my file. I'm going to click upload the image. I'm going to click on my downloads right there like that. And there it is. Now that is presently uploading to my Jigglar image library. Okay, the upload is complete. I click OK. I highlight this because I want to paste that image straight into that shape. And I click on that. I click Insert Media. And there is the island of Manhattan, or the south end of it anyway. So I'm loving that. All right, now I want to put my image over it. So let's say I've uploaded an image here to Browse Image Library, yes. And let's say I think that's a guy on a transparent background. If you can get your photo on a transparent background, I've said this a few times before, it looks a whole lot better. I think it looks more professional. You've got way more applications, so I can move it over this side if I want, and I can turn that around. But Facebook, there's normally something there on the left-hand side. There's some sort of identifier. So now I can put some copy here if I want. Again, grab my text tool, click. I want to make this, I don't know what color I want to make it. I'm just going to go with white for the time being. Let's see how that looks. I might have to do something a bit funky here. I'm going to click select, then double click. Yeah, that looks okay. And I need some copy. Manhattan's most trusted opinion. Cool. All right. So this dude is Manhattan's most trusted opinion. Let's get some font that we like. What about we use, that looks kind of cool. Pretty, P-R-I-D-I. And I'm going to click off. I'm going to, if your copy's shutting up like that, it's just because the field is too narrow, so you can widen it very easily by doing that. There we go. So we can say, I can grab that and cut it and paste it if I want. And I can say here, James Smith, Manhattan's most trusted opinion. So typically, and obviously, I guess, the darker your background is, the easier it's going to be able to see the copy. There's something else you can do here, which often, if you're not 100% happy with the way that that's coming out, what you can actually do is, let me make it a little bit smaller. I'll show you something. You can make that smaller. I might just line this up, something like that. And what I can do is let me make that black, and like that. Select, make that black as well. Select black, select. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a shape around that, like so. There we are. I'm going to make that white. And I'm going to make it transparent so it doesn't block out the view of Manhattan, because I really want to make that copy stand out. I'm going to send that back a level like that. I just hit that back button. See what I did there on the stack? So that's plus, you move it up. Minus, you move it down like that. So we've got James Smith, Manhattan's most trusted opinion, and that stands out a lot better. Now I can just save that. Bang, save it to my jiggles. I'll just call that a test. Okay, so my changes are saved. I click OK. That gives me the opportunity now to download. I go to download, and it opens, it saves it, packs it up as a zip file. I open it up. Okay, there it is. I've saved it. Now if I want to paste it, I can simply go back to my page, upload my photo. Oops. Upload my photo from my desktop, which is right there. Then I can just center it a little bit, and I got everything exactly as I wanted. And it's pretty much as easy as that. So, as usual, call us with any questions or email us, support@jigglar.com. We're here to help. Dream big, take names, and have a great day. Bye, everybody.